For a lot of autistic people, a common experience we've had in our life that honestly is traumatizing for most of us is feeling and being misunderstood. Number one, we have this legit fear of being misunderstood because it has happened to us so often and we know that it's so possible. This often leads us to over-explain ourselves. And honestly, the sad part is that a lot of us can actually trace this back to a point in our childhood or adolescence where we were deeply misunderstood. Those things are really hard to recover from when you're young. I can personally trace this all the way back to middle school. I want to share the first time that I remember being misunderstood because I want to normalize this experience of feeling like an outsider and of carrying that trauma with you for a long time. When I was in, I believe, 7th grade, I used to get bullied a lot. I would get told that I was ugly, that no boys were ever going to like me, I was never going to have a boyfriend, things like that. They would also make fun of the things that I would wear, like my clothing. They would make fun of the car my mom drove. So one day I was on a bus coming back from a field trip and I was with 2 of my girlfriends and we were doing some sort of joke where we were like, no, I'm prettier. No, I'm prettier. And I said like, no, I'm the prettiest. This one girl heard it and she ran to the back of the bus and told everybody that I said I was the prettiest girl in the whole school, or at least in our whole grade. As soon as we got back to the school, she ran and told everyone on the other bus, and she also went and told the 8th and 9th graders, and they started like taunting me like, oh, so you think you're the prettiest girl in the whole grade? Like, you're so far from it. Now I can laugh about it, but at the time, it was actually legitimately traumatizing. They took what I said, misunderstood what I was saying, and made it this whole big thing. And some people will say like, oh, they were kids, like, get over it. Well, number one, I am over it now, but it took me a long time to get over it, and that's okay. And that's because autistic people actually get legitimately traumatized by things more easily and more often. And almost all of us have PTSD. Yeah, this was a traumatic experience. This and all the other bullying and being left out by both not my friends and my friends. It led me to be an adult who tried really hard to never be misunderstood. But as I unmask, I'm actually realizing like, who cares? I can't help it if somebody misunderstands me. It's not even within my control, and they are more than welcome to do so.